Hello everybody, welcome to the journey phase. In this video today, we will be solving the previous year questions of Ipmat 2022 examination. So in this particular video, we'll be dealing with questions 13 to 24, which mostly deals with idioms and phrases and error correction. Okay, let's get started. So the first set of questions would be involving idioms and phrases and vocabulary maybe, okay, where we are choosing the most appropriate word or phrase from the options that are given to us. So without further ado, let's get to question number 13. Okay. Some of the best spies take the guise of innocuous secretaries or researchers and are able to send large amounts of information to their heads of espionage as they are hiding in plain sight, hiding documents very craftily, hiding from watchful eyes, and hiding within everyone's sight. So here the answer is hiding in plain sight. It's a very familiar idiom to us. So what is the sentence trying to tell us? Right? Some of the best spies, right? The spies were appointed by a country, let's assume, to go to some other country and extract information from that country, right? They are able to blend in with the people there. They are able to disguise themselves in a very effective manner as secretaries or researchers, and they're sending in large amounts of information to the heads of the department who have sent them from this country to the other, right? So what are they doing there? They're blending in perfectly, right, as secretaries and researchers and whatnot. So that is what we are trying to convey with the answer. And hiding in plain sight means that, uh, for an example, take somebody who is in front of you, right? If what he is doing is being done effectively, but then you are not knowing what he is doing, whatever he is doing, right? He is hiding that from you in plain sight. Like you're viewing that person clearly, but then you're not understanding what he is doing, right? Or you didn't even expect that he would be doing such a thing. So that is what this particular idiom means, and that is why we are using it here as the answer. Let's go to question number 14. Ever since Girish won the prestigious Infosys Prize, he has been behaving ambitiously, condescendingly, overly, controversially. The best phrase is condescendingly. Okay, what is being tried to convey here? Well, ever since Girish won that prestigious Infosys Prize, how would he behave, right? He would feel that he is somebody, right? I'm not saying that everybody behaves in such a way, but at least some people will feel that they're something and that the others are inferior, right? So they will have spurts of anger. Their entire behavior towards others would change. And what type of a behavior is this? This is particularly known as condescending behavior. Hence, we'll be using condescendingly here. Now, going to the 15th question. Flying the simple aeroplane is a piece of cake for the experienced pilot, right? So what does piece of cake mean? Well, for an experienced pilot, he or she would have already flown a lot of aeroplanes, like a lot of complex aeroplanes. Yeah? So for them, flying a simple aeroplane would be very easy. It would be easy peasy, right? So an expression that is used to express how easy something is a piece of cake, right? For example, for me who was driving a truck, driving an Alto is a piece of cake, right? So that is the answer here. Now, going to the 16th question. For the past 3 decades, this chain of coffee shops has been committed to building a culture where everyone is welcome. They are an ally to the LGBTQ community, and this is just one instance of their what? Inclusivity and diversity. Why did we choose this answer here? Well, they have been building a culture where everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome as in everybody, irrespective of religion, race, where they are from, whatnot. Everybody is welcome, and they are an ally to the LGBTQIA community. Right? So, ally to the LGBTQIA community, and everybody is welcome there. So they are what? They are inclusive and they are diverse. Therefore, inclusivity and diversity would be the answer. Now, going to the next question. Leela is always nasty and inconsiderate with her colleagues. Now that she has a rude superior, she is getting blank. Right? So, I think you're all familiar with the idiom, a taste of her own medicine. What does this mean? So if you're inflicting some pain or something upon others, right, if you get it back, you're getting a taste of your own medicine. So in the olden days, medicines were very bitter, right? So if you gave your medicine to somebody, and if you made a medicine, right, it would be better ideally. So if you're giving it to somebody and they taste it, they feel, oh my god, this is bitter. Then you taste it back and you realize it is bitter, right? So this particular idiom derived from this instance, right? So when you're inflicting something upon somebody and you get it back from some other person, you're ideally getting a taste of your own medicine. She blanked her classmates because she comes from a very rich aristocratic family, right? So she comes from a very rich and aristocratic family. So not everybody, right, but at least a few people would have this feeling that, oh my god, I'm something, right? Everybody else is inferior to me. So if at all such a feeling comes, what would you do? You would look down upon people, right? So she looks down on her classmates because she comes from a very rich and aristocratic family. This would fit the context here, and this would be the answer. Now, I still have 2 more difficult exams left, but I am trying to blank. After these years, after these, I won't be having any more for a year. Look on the bright side. So, see, I have 2 more difficult exams left, but after that, I won't have any more for a year. So, even though I have 2 difficult exams left, I'm not concentrating on this and concentrating on the fact that I won't be having any exams for a year. Therefore, I am what? I'm looking on the bright side. Now, in this next part, the incorrect part of each sentence is underlined, right? We will choose an alternative from the 4 options so that the sentence is rendered correct. Okay. So, first question. If I had known that you needed to go to the airport yesterday, I could drive you there. This is question number 20 in the Ipmat paper. Okay. So, here there are 2 actions that are taking place, right? If I had known that you needed to go to the airport yesterday, it's a very conditional statement. If I had known, okay? Now, the second part of the statement hence should talk about what I would have done ideally, right? Like, if at all I knew that this was going to happen or this were going to happen, I would do this particular thing, okay? A conditional statement it is. Therefore, I would have driven you there fits the context and it is the perfect answer. I would have driven you there मतलब if मुझे आइडिया था कि तुम एयरपोर्ट जा रहे हो, I would have driven you there, right? I would have driven you there if and only if I had the idea. That's what we're trying to say. Now, the next question. The principal and professors are authorized to sanction leave to a student provided she will have good attendance record, right? Now, the principal and professors are authorized to sanction leave to a student provided she has, right? She has a good attendance record. This is again a very conditional statement. The principal and professors are authorized to do so only if she has, right? We're talking about a condition. We are trying to establish a condition here. Hence, option A would be the right answer. Going to question number 22. When all the words on the page got scrambled, she quickly pressed undo, after which the document reverted back to its original state. When all the words on the page got scrambled, she quickly pressed undo. Okay? So, excuse me. After which, the document reverted back to its original state. So, what are we dealing with here? See, the words on the page got scrambled. Got scrambled here and there. She quickly pressed undo, and after which, what happened? The document reverted back to its original state. Right? We're trying to convey this in a single line. Therefore, to its original state would come in, right? To its apostrophe would definitely come in, and reverted back is not necessary because reverted and back mean the same thing, and hence there is a redundancy here. Therefore, option C would be perfect. Document reverted to its original state. Then, his talk on heritage sites has picked up my interest, right? We need to replace picked up with a single word I'm getting. I am guessing. Caught my interest is a very common expression, right? Because it captured your attention, captured your interest, right? We are expressing that with a single word, caught. Therefore, his talk on heritage sites has caught my interest would be the right answer. Going to the 24th question, he was having a difficult time, but never once he complained. So this is underlined. This is the wrong part of the sentence. Never once did he complain would be the answer. Not once did he complain. So he was having a difficult time, but he did not complain even once. Okay, how can we compress that and express that in a very compact manner? Not once did he complain. This fits this context. So this is questions 13 to 24. See you in the next video.